Hi there, Dr. Dennis, Bluegrass Ukulele. We're exploring a complementary style of playing that's called chord melody. It certainly is not bluegrass. Interestingly enough, a number of flat pickers on guitar will use this technique, but at rapid speed. We're doing this in order to open up the door to a number of other great songs to bring them in, especially if you're playing just by yourself for your own satisfaction, perhaps with a strum-along group. Maybe you could perform at an open mic somewhere. I think it'd be a great experience. So try to remember, we are now over into part B, and I have to admit it's going to be just a little bit challenging, but nothing that you're not going to be able to accomplish. I'm very confident that you'll be able to do this. Now, before we take a look at part B, I just want to point something out in regard to moving up the neck, because this is really the way it works on all stringed instruments. Down here is down, up here is up. This is up because I'm moving up in pitch. That's what it's all about. Now, when it's down the neck in position number 1, when I play a chord, it is not only the chord, but it's also that shape. Once we take the way it's played, the shape of that chord, and move it up the neck, it becomes a different chord, but it still goes by the same shape. So right here, in traditional tuning, we are looking at a G minor. This G minor is the index put down on the first string, first fret, the middle finger on the third string, second fret, and the ring finger on the second string, third fret. Actually, did I say the middle finger is on the second fret and the ring finger is on the third? So it sounds like this. Very pretty chord. This is a G minor chord, and it's also a G minor shape. When I move up the neck, there's a general rule to follow. It's basically you and your alphabet. I generally move up 2 frets this way in order to get the next letter in an alphabet. Now, in the world of music, there are going to be 2 exceptions. Generally, I move up the neck 2 frets and I get the next letter of the alphabet. But between B and C and E and F, I only move up 1. Say that again out loud with me. Between B and C and E and F, I only move up 1 to get the next letter in the alphabet. There are no H notes. J, K, L, M, and P. There are no notes like that. Once you hit G, you start over with an A. I'm down here. If it's called a minor, you always call it that, no matter how it changes by way of becoming a different chord. You always call it a minor if it starts out as a minor. Here's a G minor. I now move it up 2 frets. There is no H note. I start over at an A minor. Now listen to that sound, and here is an A minor. You hear it's the same chord, but with a different shape. This is the G minor shape making the minor. A, I move 2 more. I'm playing a B minor. Remember, between B and C and E and F, I only move up 1 fret. Playing a B minor, so to get to a C minor, I only move up 1 fret. I'm at a C minor. To get to a D minor, I move up 2 more. And to get to an E minor, I move up 2 more again. Notice what I have here. I have the D minor, the G minor shape up the neck where it will become an E minor. Here's an E minor. Hear it? Sounds very, very similar, does it not? So here it is. We're going to start right here, slowly. G minor shape, and it's going to be my index finger is at the 10th, and my ring finger is at the 12th, and that was my ring finger, my middle finger is at the 11th. And I can strum it, or I can pluck it at the same time, or I can go like that. So here I am with a G minor shape at the 10, 12, and 11th fret, making an E minor. And I go, and then I sound the first string twice in that shape. And then I strum it again. And then I want to get over to the second string on the 13th fret. So I move my little finger up right here. Here's the 12, and I move in right behind it to get the melody. Like that. Then I drop it 2 frets. Now I'm making a D minor within a G minor shape. I just played that chord, and now I'm playing the first string, bringing my little finger over to the 12th fret. I did that in order to capture the melody. And now I'm going to make another shape. This is the harder part of the song. Be brave, we'll get through this. Let me ask you a question. What is that chord in traditional tuning? That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It is a G chord, and it is also a G shape. If I move it way, way up the neck and come here to the 7th and 8th, that's the next part where the melody line comes in. First string I play, then drop back to 5, the 3rd fret, then I strum wide open, or I go like that, wide open, on the 5th fret, and the 2nd string, go up to the 7th fret, on the 3rd string. Then I'm back into familiar territory now. That was all the hard part. And I play a D minor down here, and come up here in a G shape. Well, we survived really the harder part of the song. Let's walk through it again. Isn't that pretty? To remember the kind of September when life was slow and oh so mellow. Try to remember the kind of September when grass was green and grain was yellow. Try to remember the kind of September when you were a tender and mellow fellow. Try to remember, and if you remember, then follow. So take your time, slow down, and watch what I'm doing up the neck, and eventually it will come to you. All right, we'll see you next time.